Hello everyone, Cheshire the Cat on the scene with another part of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Turns out we have one bonus episode to play yet. So, let's go and solve this last case. Bring it on. Increase my nose. I was 17. I think we were all dumb teenagers. Uh-oh. Whoa, this one's like animated. What? What? It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. I can smoke, but no. Well, I stopped a long time ago, but I'm still drinking. Hey. February 22nd. Wow. So this is, like, in tandem with the games. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow! Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are! The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey! You're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. She kinda got caught with a case of dead. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yeah, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then! You're better than nobody! I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time! But, please, you have to help! It's my sister! Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. I totally read that. Really? Thank you so much! My name's Emma. I'm a Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Here. Yep, that's my life. Where are you, been? How are you? I am well. I am very well. My biggest addiction still to this day is coffee, though. Alright, well, talk to me. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just, you seem kind of a jumpy. Or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. So she's younger than Maya. Oh, I see. Wait, 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Great, another future professional in training. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone with a knife! She wouldn't! So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it.
It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure can't falter for a lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know? I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. But what's your relation to Mia?
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Huh?
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. How's it going? It's going good. How you doing, Turtle? Long time no see. Today's, for the folks, this is gonna get a little confusing, but for the folks on YouTube, I'm actually doing a double recording today, since this is the only case left. Let's go ahead and move down to the detention center. She don't know and name her sister. Oh no, she doesn't know who Mia Fey. She doesn't know that Mia Fey passed away. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Oh, okay. The exam period hurts. My brain was over finally. Hey. Guard? I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses! Or did you not want to raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What is that about?
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing?
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. Goodbye. Okay. Be safe, alright? I'm sorry. What is it that you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like...
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh? Wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Oh, that's just great. So, who's the victim?
An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you.
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective.
You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh.
What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They'll use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn.
So you're the chief prosecutor?
That is correct.
I'm responsible for overseeing every trial headed by prosecutors.
Come to me, coffee! Oh my god. Cheshire, stop your yawning.
Bleh. By prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Lana? What happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident, when I stabbed him, that is.
Huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this?
Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the same class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? So you were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she?
Well, why not? I didn't drag him all the way here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey!
It was in law school, and I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Excuse me?
Intellectually attracted. Lana was a tougher class in school.
I was the best there was.
Oh.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
Sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Excuse me?
As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself! I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know! So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana!
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this.
Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what.
Sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never
expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. I'm sorry, but I'm having a little trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something that defies a simple scientific explanation.
Let's go check out this underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
Take me down to the underground city. So this is the lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey, everyone, keep up the good work.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they're all going to be my coworkers in 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. Expecting to go unnoticed here, partner?
A partner?
Oh my god. Well, what do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall!
Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Look here, bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike. See?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams a cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, bambina. Is that a hombre, a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective.
Thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems.
Wallet on the floor. I don't like how he's using Bambino with a southern accent.
Say, bambina. No, well, howdy, partner. I will see you there, little man.
I don't know. I just thought I think I'm gonna give him a Boomhauer voice for the rest of this case.
Huh? What's this? A wallet?
Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How's that scientific? It sounds like theft to me. There seems to be something inside.
I'm called to duty already, at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this. Thank you for the lyric, Speedwagon.
Okay, now, look at the court record.
Okay.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle.
Well, obviously.
Look, I think there might be a clue here. Let's check it out with the press of enter. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ideas added to the court record.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
No, that is the scientific method. I guess I gotta be on my toes from now on. Let's keep looking around.
Here, a phone! Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What's she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Huh. That's worth noting.
Aha! A ladder!
That's a stepladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow.
a door! This must mean something.
I'm not sure what doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation, shall we? Oh, no need to investigate that thing? Really? Okay, here we go, and now we have the actual murder scene.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
The sheriff.
Like I said before, this here's our claim. You better be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet.
Gosh, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides the red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? What the hell does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note yourself. Look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office.
In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim.
Right. Great.
Great. Maybe we found some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me. Are you two all set?
Us?
Oh! What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
Hello, half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir?
Yes?
Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without a clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers?
No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on the lunch.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets.
Secrets?
Dear me, you're a slow one, aren't you? You're the witness. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective.
What?
The witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please, cough-up queen, tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it.
Oh, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Yes, ma'am.
She means it. Well, actually, I wasn't done examining, so can I just see what's over here really quick? Oh, it won't even let me look over there. Oh, there we go. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy, can't even budget.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
You'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in that drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Alright, well, that was all I wanted to check out over there. Ah! Alright, talk to me, Miss Star. What do you got?
Somehow, I knew.
Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen.
Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Okay, so what up with the onigiri had the tamago? Octopus, wiener, choker, and Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then.
You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil one who haunts the den of iniquity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all of blackening the names of innocents.
And yesterday, they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce! So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Is she like an interrogator? Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
Really?
Really what?
I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors.
So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Starr? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they talk about when they say... I'm gonna try that sentence again. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to the world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Skye? Of course. It's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Starr?
I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Also, I guess we're suffering in Tokyo-Fornica? Tokyo-Fornia? Tokyo-Fornia? Is that what they called it? Totally not California, totally not Tokyo. Anyway. Did you say something?
No!
Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set.
Never mind. You win.
General Tso? I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Yeah, no thank you. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend?
See the security room over there? The glass wall booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So to scientifically analyze the data available so far,
you, Miss Starr, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Miss Starr was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
that'd be sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now that you're talking, cough-up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Well, I guess the only thing we can do now is go ahead and move up. Give me a second. Is that a Steel Samurai figurine, an English and a Japanese tea set, an award from Blue Corp,
the flowers from the Edgeworth case, and Edgeworth's jacket framed on the wall. Oh, and a chess set.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Shut
Up. Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What, that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was a Blue Corp thing, but I guess I'm wrong.
Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice! I know it! Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere?
Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and...
Right. Your sister's the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No! Did I? No! I was just, was right here.
Hey, don't blame me.
We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot.
That would be my car. What of it? 3 cases in and this poor man just can't catch a break.
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing, she can certainly scream. How's it going, Edgy? So the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it, Mr. Wright. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
Now that didn't sound forced at all. Out of context, that's what he said. Thank you. Hi, Scarlet, and hello, Elefante. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand— What did you say? Anna Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be her prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth!
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy!
Humph. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. Oof. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
What?
Some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? With the bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together in a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago? I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Can I stop yawning for 30 seconds, please?
Brain, you're getting oxygen. Stop it.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
Why do you have a knife?
What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car.
Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense, like a survival knife.
Edgeworth's knife was out of the court record. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it?
Come on, can you take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Well, let's look around, shall we? Don't mind me. What's this about anyway? I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Prosecutors. Huh? What was that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year.
What?
So?
So that K, that's...
K stands for king?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. Why do I imagine I'm actually getting, like, emotional about this, even though that's, like, the silliest part of it?
King of Prosecutors, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better.
Huh. Prosecutor's trophy. What if she actually is guilty, though?
That's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
Congratulations, King of Prosecutors.
Please stop saying that.
Still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off?
Wow, this jacket's even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
Just getting way too excited about this.
My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai.
Wendy Oldbag!
Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy.
She keeps sending him gifts.
Wendy?
Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, I forgot all about her. Okay, off to a great start. The return of Wendy Oldbag. Oh my god, I can just hear it now. I can hear my own voice just going, Angie dear.
A work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can even see my own reflection.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The Red Knights have surrounded by a blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn, his head's kind of spiky. It kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Yeah, I already read all that.
Whoa! These are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling! There's even a ladder!
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
Let's have someone get them for him.
Detective Gumshoe. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
You must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool!
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe, like, keeps his place clean then. Anything else to talk about? Let me see here. Oh, yeah! No. Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright!
Huh? What?
Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh. I'll take it for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty.
If she says any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. So why is this... So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Huh? Why's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works, yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday?
I also want to ask him about his knife. It's my policy to discuss evidence with the defense, especially with you.
He doesn't like you very much, does he, Mr. Wright?
Nah, with Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow. So what happened yesterday? Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday after... I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Oh. You parked the car at 5:12. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back.
Wouldn't he have passed them? What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Who are you? Excuse me! Oh boy, what voice should I give him? I want to give him a Rock Lee voice, so badly.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises?
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. Huh? I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
I made a clear request of the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you!
I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement with us, sir. Give me your name.
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right, Officer Meekins. Take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know!
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains. Brains and good luck. Right. Yes, sir. Guy, he caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's see what he says, Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. Yeah, did I accidentally get the file? Oh, I didn't. Huh. Ah, you're still here. Let's just go to the police department. 22nd Police Department entrance. Oh, he got beat up.
We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and the traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to the criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Oh, it's the mascot.
Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that?
Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger.
Yeah, Sonic, the Blue Hedgehog.
They're trying to make him a police mascot. I didn't know the policemen were Sonic fanfic writers.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Yeah, Sonic. I'm Sonic.
Forget the Blue Badger. What's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with
the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal, what are you doing here?
Detective Gumshoe dancing with the Blue Badger.
Oh, God. Okay.
Hey, pal, what are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What? Well,
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Well, why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office, and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days. I wonder why.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe? What did you do this time? What do you mean this time?
Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. I've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into the criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in our ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. An Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of a crime scene? It's unheard of, pal! Could you tell me more about him? Actually, matter of fact, I want to look at this dude. Why does he look all beat up?
I was wondering about that.
What, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances and dances until the batteries die.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops.
A work of art. But yeah, why does it look all beat up and stuff? Look at the patrolman saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama is in action.
Somehow the thought just fails to excite me.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
I doubt that. A panda?
Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. They had just been at the zoo, you see.
What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo?
I always get excited when I come to the police station.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
They're making jokes. Funny. I thought they were talking about the weather. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board right here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. Yeah, come to think of it, don't most mugshots actually look like really gritty, well, repulsive. Alright, I know who this guy is. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card!
You can't just keep that. You have to return it into the police. It's people like you that get me sent in so much trouble all the time. Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
Didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim! That's what I thought. And tell us more, Detective Gumshoe. Also, what can you tell me about some of this? Found Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Skye to do such a thing? Well, wait, I didn't mean... sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
I wonder if she's taking the fall for Edgeworth. We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Keep my mouth shut on that one. Things I don't know about. No, I wouldn't want you to do that either. Good. Well, shoot. Here we go. So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's a little strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Maybe he threw the wallet so he'd be recognized?
Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but what is that Chief Prosecutor Skye called him out there to the parking lot? And Lana's confessing as much. He's in a tough spot, again. Again? Oh yeah, the murder case that we just solved. Well, it all started with the murder of the defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent!
Listen, pal. There've always been bad rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with the witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him!
Yes, there is. Well, Mr. Edgeworth was always in usually strong ties with the department's higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try and make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Well, let's better investigate the crime scene. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Hey, thanks, man. I actually appreciate that. Alright, let's go back.
Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. See you in my dreams then, baby. Oh, still here? Ah, hello! Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard?
Hey, what's wrong, Bambino? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
The fuck are you on? Jake Marshall. Strange. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
Why are you shaving at a crime scene? No.
Would you mind reading this for me?
Watch this. I'll warn you, fan letters make me go right in the spittoon.
Just a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe? Oh, that old cow dog? He's holding the birthday party. You holding the birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
I think he just miswrote it.
Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I better let you win then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler, strike out for the lands unknown. Manifest destiny, and you have a hootenanny.
Note to self, police investigations are like settling land.
No, they're not.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Crumpled and discarded. Well, I don't really need to show him anything else. So if you don't mind, I want to investigate.
This rope, is it?
Yep. They laid it there in the outline of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Food's good. Remember to eat. I will remember to eat. I'm actually going to be ordering something in a couple hours. Because I woke up with a major leg cramp and I don't feel like moving all that much. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
The crime took place in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Hello, what do we got here? This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
How about the killer?
What's so scientific about that?
Should we check it out? Yeah.
Right, let's check it out.
Hello.
This phone's still on the redial screen.
Redial?
Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all calls you've made and received.
Yeah, they still do.
You just press the blue button and display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know what people from your generation.
Shut up, you calling me a boomer? Eat a banana or an avocado. Whatever. Let's check this phone out. Oh?
That's actually really cool. These... Can I... How do I get that readout? Oh. Was I supposed to investigate the strap? There, sheesh.
Man, what a boring strap.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know?
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strap. These are hard to come by, you know?
What if I told you I was responsible for the creation of that show? I see the series is as popular as ever with the kids. Oh god, that's precise. There we go.
Now to see
who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defensive attorney who doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that song! I know that!
Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. And a wrong number. You called yourself. I hope you're not lying. They'll shoot you for that in Texas, partner. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Oh my god. Why don't we go ahead and talk to the Marshal here. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman.
He was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a feisty dogger there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. Didn't they say something about like a rhythmic stabbing, as in more than one? This here's the autopsy report. An hour and a half of 4 p.m. Wait. How would he be dead at 4 p.m. if everything happened around 5? And he wouldn't be in the car. Okay, I'm already solving the case. Here we go.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So, there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the Chief Prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here? To this parking lot?
So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambino?
So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That isn't right. They kicked all the detectives out. Like forcing them to give the day off, so they put this guy in charge.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog who can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
A cow dog's been kicked out of the cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, you don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? Oh, because it has to do with Edgeworth again.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. You mean prosecutor. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall!
Yeah, Bambina?
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me.
Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will, something's up. Someone's up to something here. But who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence, arranging testimonies, you mean? Oops. He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you'll find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What you're saying is Edgeworth was making deals to win trials.
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? That... So, what about this? Timeout.
My sister's cell phone.
The last time it was used was 5/18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night?
Why did Lana make that call?
Yeah, and it called his phone.
Hey, maybe you can tell me about this. It'd be funny.
Ah, a toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knife, maybe?
Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't like him, right? You don't like him, right? We get the point.
You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these.
Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it?
Hey, they could use that same shield over and over.
Note to self, Prosecutor's Office of Criminal Affairs are surprisingly cheap.
You know it. They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. 5:12 p.m. Prospector's bright red steed came in at the trot real slow like.
A trot?
Mama Donna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was lying in wait. Wait. So what you mean is the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along. But that doesn't match this. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. About a count of 3, huh? You gotta do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. That's what we do. Remind me to never visit Texas. Oh my god! Alright, I think we should just move. Edgeworth, can we talk? I guess not. Oh, crud. Is there more to examine yet? A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are regulated to B block.
During the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. B block is through here. That's where the visitors park.
I can see a Lunchland car over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Wait. Hmm. 1712, this date of the day of the crime. Mr. Lights, you would have been caught in the whole affair, perhaps. Time out. The body was dead at 4. Oh, between date and time of death, between 4 and 5:30 p.m. That's a really big gap. Especially if they said they claimed that it happened so soon.
That's where the cars leave the lot.
They're on the ground, makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose?
Aha! Theory of relativity.
What?
I gotta write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright! Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Talking about Einstein. Oh my god. Okay. My brain melted right there. I really don't have more to say to you. Let me see here. How about this? Yeah, you're gonna say that again? Ah, no. Stop. I don't want to look at that creepy character anymore. Same thing. So, now what? I guess I just go back to the office. No? Really, if anything, I've got questions for Mia. Or Lana. I guess not. Where am I supposed to go? What? No, that's not what I... Question mark, what am I supposed to do? No, not that. I want to present it to him. Oh, maybe I should actually be in the present tab. Got that one. Okay. Oh, crud. What have I not examined? What?
This wall is in our way. It's got a facet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. There's no wall but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Okay, for real, what else am I... Hello?
Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice.
You could see it from the whole parking lot from there.
It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe?
Oh, honey. Huh?
Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office.
You know, I scored a 97 on the science test the other day.
Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Okay, actually, talking to security wouldn't be a bad idea. What else am I looking around at here anyway? There is nothing left for me to investigate. What the crapity? I've already investigated it all before, so... Am I supposed to present something to this dude that I haven't presented yet? What's that? Some sort of police passport? Oh, here we go. This is Detective Goodman's ID card. Strangely enough, we found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance in this rat hole? If you want distance, get yourself to Texas.
Texas.
This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre? A lot, actually.
Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas.
Why? Why all the Texas talk? Oh my god.
There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
This guy's a loon. Tell me about this. Toy shield suits the boy well. Yeah, we talked about this. Texas, you can hide the body. Hide the bodies. Fair point. I feel like I'm in a loop. I just feel like I'm in a big loop. So, where to now? Edgeworth isn't here anymore. Maybe I missed something? Work desk. It's nice as one might expect. These are all case files. Yeah. Observation. I think that was a compliment. Okay, a chessboard. It's all lined up. And to surround a king. Telling and styling. Things worth around $5,000. $5,000! Which the suit would be about... That's enough of that. I don't need my life appraised, thank you very much. This is some kind of shield that's broken. Made out of gold plating. It's not worth much, 70 tops. She knows a thing about pricing everything, doesn't she? I wonder what that big K means, I'm serious. Except we figured that out, it's the king of prosecutors. So, where am I supposed to go? What's wrong? You look like I do during finals. Never mind, it's nothing. Is there anything else to investigate on this thing? Help! Ah! Okay, I got that out of my system. Huh. Oh, hold on, there's something under here. Hey, check it out! There's a metal plate here! Huh, it looks like the names of all previous recipients engraved on it. Ah, one guy's listed a bunch of times! Von Karma. I guess he meant... Von Karma? I guess... Von Karma?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet Mr. Von Karma sometime.
Except he's in jail. When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. Huh. What about getting the plate on there? Von Karma's on there a bunch, though, huh? Ever steer down the blade on it?
It's supposed to be the victim's blood, right?
Either that, or Edgeworth caught himself peeling an apple.
What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild!
Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. You know, there's no fingerprints on the handle. A name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce.
Why do they only use number twenties?
What else would they use?
Letters, silly! There's a reason we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Yabba dab. See? Wouldn't that be better?
Yabba dab? Well, does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point!
Doesn't take much to amuse her. Well, yabba dabba do. Police department. Really nothing on this back at all? I guess the real question is, why was it so far away? I wonder if I can investigate this.
So this is what the back of a badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin.
Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, I'd be found out right away.
Well, that's no fun.
Huh. That's actually interesting to know. I wonder if the prosecutor's badges are the same. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can just investigate this. There's nothing to investigate. Well, what now? This case is going on for quite a time. No, not that. I want to present it. No. No. And the knife. Yeah, we already know about all this. I'm confused. Okay, what about... Can you tell me what this? And the wards. Why is this a shield and why is it broken? Prosecutor for breaking the defense, maybe? Tell me what it is later. Apparently he's forgotten. And we know about the naysayers, so... So what? Am I just missing evidence somewhere?
Banner here is announcing a crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
And they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think that's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home?
A printing set?
It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank here.
I supposed to go? Clearly I need to do something with this dude. Skylar, summon a spirit. Summon a spirit? Oh dear.
Is it that time already? Time for me to go to the ghosts.
Come on, voice mod, load for me. Oh, great spirit of the forest, what wisdom bring you to us today?
The spirit of the forest comes claiming to thee. Make sure to double check all evidence and locations.
No kidding, spirit. I could have figured that one out on myself. Is there anything at all that you could look up in this case? Maybe a helpful tip? Or something that would nudge me in the right direction?
Well, let me think.
Ah, forget it, spirit. I can just figure it out on my own.
Are you sure that you don't want my help?
I'm sure, spirit. Go. Leave. You know, the office atmosphere again. I met you. If you follow the rumors, you'll find one person. Yeah, I know all this. He mentioned Lana Sky. Jared couldn't wrestle the kettle by himself, so people thought they got a secret hidden around there, and everyone knows it. Mr. Edgeworth. So... Right. Something feels wrong. This card monitors the visitors. He's frozen in fear of the frigid Miss Lana. I'm a bit chilly myself. Sheesh. I'm confused. Chat! What do I do? What I do is I bonk the bot. Done. Okay, for real though. It feels like I'm supposed to... It feels like that would have been the big move. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, really? I missed like a tiny little footnote? Alright.
This looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. You're right. Let's see. 67S212. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. He fell out of his pocket when he got killed. Sorry, I didn't see the bot. All good. Oh, you want to hear a funny story? Sure. I think I got something. Also, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? What is for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. So, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? Well, I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. I'd love to hear a funny story, by the way. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
By the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
Yeah. It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. Whoop.
I busted another aid bed due to me boxing like Mike Tyson in my sleep.
Another aid bed? Honey, you okay? Oh. 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued!
Oh, that took way too long.
Oh! That one actually hurt my brain a little bit. I will admit the only thing about Phoenix Wright that bugs me is sometimes you don't know exactly where to click. But, for the folks on YouTube, this is going to be Cheshire the Cat signing off. I'll see you guys in court!